Hi, I'm Charles Ellison, Civil 3D designer and trainer at AutoCAD Civil3Dtraining.com. Today, we'll be diving into part 2 of taking a look at point styles in Civil 3D 2020. Now remember, point styles give us the visual control over points that are either imported from survey data or created during the design phase. We'll continue to work with our point marker and point labels in the Properties panel to achieve the desired look using point styles. If I select one of my points, you'll notice that the contextual ribbon shows up. Let's go ahead and click on Properties within the ribbon, and I'm going to go ahead and dock this off to the right hand side. So since I've already selected a point, the Properties palette shows me that point, point number 1, description FH, Tokogo point, and I have some other options here. I've got style and point label style. Now because it's a Civil 3D object, it shows up as a Kogo point and has two options. Anytime you're working with coordinate labels, you will have two styles, the marker and the label. So you can see right here in the Properties panel, we've got the style of the marker itself and the point label style, which is the label. This applies for a point, but it can also apply to station offset labels for alignments, for example, or elevation labels for surfaces. Let's zoom in on point number 1. Come back to the Properties palette and change the style by navigating to IMV Util water hydrant. See how that changed? After selecting this style, you'll notice how the marker has changed. I wanted the marker to symbolize the object that it's marking. I haven't changed the label, so it shows up as a default label. We can see that right here. Let's change the point label style to just description. Now it's showing us just the description of that point. Now look at the grip in the middle. It's a rotated square. There's a rotation of 45 degrees which actually controls the coordinate. If I select it and I move it, it'll change the coordinate and the Z elevation. Although if I hover over it, I get a contextual menu. With the point grip, you have many different options. If we hover over our marker, you can see all these different options. Let's go ahead and rotate our marker about like so. Now my fire hydrant is rotated, but my label isn't. If I pick the label grip, I can move the label and the contextual menu opens up independent of the marker itself. So let's go ahead and pick the grip and move it to wherever we want. Now you'll see there's some additional grips that are now on our label. These grips are for a leader. When we move a label, it goes into what's known as a drag state. When the drag state opens, a leader with an arrow could show up depending on the style. But since this style doesn't display a leader, it won't show one. Although the grips for it still show up. If I don't like these changes, I can float over these grips and choose to reset the label. Or I could reset everything, my marker included. If I choose to reset all, the marker will rotate back to its original rotation and the label returns to its default state. Working with points is all about visual control. Know that you're dealing with two different styles, one for the point marker and one for the point label. If you'd like to learn more about Civil 3D workflow tips and tricks, visit AutoCAD Civil3Dtraining.com and be sure to sign up for future video notifications or click subscribe on our YouTube channel. Again, my name is Charles Ellison. Take care.